Welcome back, everyone. We're back in this mess of a world. Now, oh, hello. Patch notes. Code changes on the automated farm box. Wish it actually said what was changed, like code-wise, like what has been fixed or what's broken. Oh well. Anyway, we have no plan. We're just doing. So I think the best way to start with just doing is just doing something. I think sorting this out might be a good place to start. But it's going to take us a bit of metal, component kits, circuit boards, glue. Glue's not an issue anymore because of this, as long as we can make batteries and power. So yeah, I think we're just going to continue work on this. Get it so we can actually use it. And we're just focused on farm and other bits today. Okay, thought I had something behind me. I was like, yeah, what? So, yeah, we're just going to focus on a few little bits today. We're not majorly in a rush for stuff, but still, I want to get things done. But then on top of that, it's just like, there's no need to rush it. We'll take some scrap. I don't know if the door just hurt it, but I'll take the 3 getaway from there. There we go. That's nice. Drop some batteries for us. So, let's have a look. We want glue to be in production, so we do need batteries. Put that in there, those in there. We'll keep batteries on me for a moment. Now we can actually make batteries 2 ways. One is with scrap, chemicals and glow. The other is with paint, chemicals, scrap and orange. So you replace the glow with paint and oranges. And apparently we have no chemicals. Is that true? Yes, it is. It's very true. No truer words have been said. Let's take this off of here then. Place it on there. We really do need to try and get more thrusters, because I don't want to keep taking it on and off of here. Thruster into 2, thruster into that. We need oil. Or gas, should I say. So let's see. Makes 5. 4 makes a whole stack. So we want to make about 20. Just let it run. And again, that is a little bit quicker than the actual thing. I think we're going to need some new chests out here as well. Because I realised, something I actually realised last time, is this is going to be great to carry stuff if we can boost up the power. But we're also going to need like a chest here somewhere with a pump for us to pump it into the actual packing stations. That's my gas collected. And let's go grab us some chemicals. Barely see through this mess. Okay, we're lucky there, got a tote pot head. Okay, so take out all the pieces we need here. Don't know if that's deep enough. That's deep enough. Coming right at me, I can't see my vehicle's over there. Just hear the stomping sound that's coming straight at me, it's like the exit. Half my screen's gone. Right, there we go. Not the best fall from that. Could have parked a bit closer to be fair. Right, and then while we're here, we can try and grab some of this beeswax. Because something else we can make is the beehive, possibly. See if we can make a beehive, then we can produce this back at base by just throwing some crops in. Okay, let's mosey on back to the base. I'm liking that we've got stuff quite, well, most things quite close to us. I don't like how oil is so far away though. But honestly, once we get some pump jacks, we could probably fix that. Okay. Just put that back on there. Put the one chemical back in its filter. And let's have a look. So, we were trying to make something. Not that I remember what. Batteries, that was it. Consumables, batteries. Right, so we can make at least 6. 6 from here, so it's 5 times 6. It's quite a bit of batteries. It's not overly massive, but it will get us sort of enough. Actually, I think we can get more than that because we've got this. Just remember to put stuff away. Otherwise we think we can't make something when we can. That looks reasonably tidied up. They not, yeah, they only stacked to 10, which is annoying. No, nothing attacking, no bots around, no. Think we can live with that. What I can't live without though is not having some stuff planted. And we will have to go get some more soon. Try and make all my throws count. But I'm not really sure how I keep getting stuff watered onto one throw. Okay, so they're going to grow again. We can potentially just throw all our carrot seeds in here for the time being. Just as a way to get rid of what we don't want. And actually, we can get rid of some of these as well. We'll take the tomato. We will keep these here. And we'll leave those ones there. Just as the old backups. And that should slowly get rid of everything. Well, if not everything, it'll be enough. Almost out of chemicals in there, but we do have more scrap wood, which is wonderful. Constant supply of scrap wood is always nice to have. Now, what's this over here? What's been dying and such? Component kits. If I had to guess, I'd say that was a red tote bot. Okay. So yeah. So we've got 10 in there now, so I think we can make 10 batteries. Or at least 10 stacks of 5. We'll let that do that. Put those in there. While that's doing that, let's do this. Okay. And we're out below. So we couldn't do the full 10. But that's fine, I mean that's still a fair chunk of batteries we got. Okie doke. So, all batteries are in there at the moment, which is a fair amount. Water's still going there, so that's still good producing. Might as well turn that on and let some clams be made. And why are you back here? Leave my machinery alone. No raids either. Plastics, metal freeze could make them, but I don't want to waste that just now. So, oh, the raid has started. Turn that on so it's defended. Okay. See some shine. That's a walk state. Let's get rid of all of this. Right, so we have enough to make 3 different packages at the packing station. But again, we don't have all of what we want. Thrusters take quite a bit of component kits and metal 3 to produce. And that's not something I currently have, or, well, it is what I want, it's just not what I can produce myself. So, we could make the chests. So we could expand my storage over at the farm. A lot of things I need to try and figure out. I'm just not sure. So we're gonna go out and search. Button 1453. Did I miss something? 2? What? One, two, three. Very confused. I honestly didn't know what was going on there. That to that, that to that. That to that. Just to make sure nothing gets to this while I'm gone. We'll just park that. It's parked backwards, but that's fine. Let's... out of fuel. Typical. We will take all but 5 for this. There we go. Just a random straw. And look, batteries. We can take some batteries. Batteries are good. We still need to put a new engine on this for the drill blades themselves. Unauthorized farming. 20 minutes. Well, that's not so bad. So I think we're going to have to go further. Due to obviously getting some of the nodes around here already. But it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, there's still some left on this node. Wait, leave that alone. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's some bits left on there actually. Bigger wheels actually do help, because then we can get more traction going up. So I watched a video the other day actually about the best mining, like not to use mining vehicles in the scrap mechanic, and honestly I don't know what to think about it. All it did was have a drill on the end of a pole and then had that go round in circles, and it's like, okay, that's fine, but now you've got all of the stuff on the floor that you either have to collect or refine, and it's like, hey, you're just going to waste your time. It's like, yeah, I was doing it at the start because I just needed the maximum, like the most resources I could get. I wasn't paying attention to the mod's effect of it drained my health and stamina so quick. So that's why I sort of changed tactics there. But honestly, being able to do this and just get it collected straight up, that's better for me. It's like if I could make a inline refinery, I could adopt one of those into my vehicle. I'd take away one of the modules that hold stuff, because really you wouldn't need it. And I'd literally just, every time I mined, it would just get refined straight away into a chest. So, again, it's less things. It's no refiner, it's no second module to hold stuff, but you'd have to have like a chest or something on the back to collect. And of course, once that fills up, then yeah, sure, you're a little stuck. I don't want the tree. Come on, turn the other. Try and bring it out with the wood. There we go. Okay, now I'm getting stuck on that. There we are. I think that's full. Let's see if we can find one more to fill up the back one. And then we'll go get it all refined. So again, yeah, here's the packing station. This one takes, in fact, all of what we're growing so far. So that's not an issue. All these random little jumps, it's like that one leads straight into the ocean. The one back near base just led into the forest. It's like I have no idea what's on the other side of that game. So second packing station's here. And this one I take all the other stuff, so bananas, blueberries, pineapples and oranges. A lot of amber here as well. So there could actually be a trader here. Of course, there could also be a farm bot. So I'm a bit dubious about driving in. Hello there, Farsight. I saw something. I'm gonna go in on foot. Yep, we've got a camp here. Trader there. Well, not a trader, a farmer. Again, I have no way of getting him back though. I could potentially get him to the trader on foot. How's it going? It's going okay. We are having a nice, chill, scrap mechanic day. You would get yourself right in that corner. Go on, get over. Hold on, Mr. Farmer. Where did I? If I can push him back to the road, and then what I can do. The noises these guys make are quite comical. Right, stop, 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 stop. Stay there. Right, stay. Let's come back and grab my vehicle. Because I really don't want to lose that. I'm going to attempt to take him. I don't know how I'm going to do this, honestly. So you can't just pick them up and weld them to a creation or something like that. You have to sort of dizzy after this? Yes. Just yes. Let's see. I'm gonna get a tree. So we're gonna try and I think the best term I can describe would be is make like a ring from the back of the vehicle around him and then see if I can drag him, because that's all I can do right now. I have nothing to really carry him. Didn't think I'd be going for a tree though, that's for sure. Okay. You appear to be wider than the vehicle itself. So, can I... No? Okay. Really is going to affect my wheelbase here. We can do to about there. So if we copy that, so 3 out, 1 over, and then bring this out to about here, you are touching the thruster, which is probably not good for you, sir, but I mean, neither was all of me hammering that cage. Put your hand back in. Let's see, can I... Yes, we can do this. Right. That is probably not going to work, but... Ooh. Ooh. It's actually working. You thought he was dizzy before, he's going to be major dizzy now. The noises he's making is kind of funny. Burn! This surprisingly works. Better than expected. I thought for sure he would have come out before even reaching this part. Okay, there we go. We had to stop because I've got a red tote button on the road. And he did get out. So... Oh, back up, back up, back up. There we go. Right. Let's get him back into the little ring. See, now this gives me ideas, like maybe like something like a ring that's on a controller that can go up and down at a 90°. So like when it's turned off, it would just be upwards. Turn it on. Drag him through the water, just add salt to the injury. I gotta get him back in the ring, is yet. No, 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 no. Get over there. This. Right. Close. Not so close. I think we're gonna have to do this way. I hear noises, but nothing's actually around. Nuts. Yeah, this would definitely be where I need to have some type of extra control here. And I actually just took off a piece of my own vehicle. Lovely. It probably is the sound of him getting dragged through the water, but... How is it? I had him working earlier, now, like, it doesn't want to work.
Please help.
Let's have a bit of, I won't say stabilizing, but just in case, like, something goes up or down, it might hold a bit better. Especially on the hill. Like he sounds more like the engine than anything else. Yeah, this definitely turned it through. I actually completely forgot, I meant to have a raid. So, me trying to do this has not been helpful to that. Go, go, go. Yes. Definitely want to make a controller. Controller, bearings, switch so I can turn it on and off. Just have this come up and down independent of taking on and off. So like if I do find any more while out and about, this would help. Of course, it means I can only bring one back at a time, but I mean, that's fine. Okay. There we go. Your brand new home, mate. And you've got seeds, but nothing that I actually need. So, let's have a look. We want a spud gun. We've just got the trader for it. We need 2 oranges and 2 blueberries. So that's going to be 20 of each to make 2 packs each. And for this, I need to bring in 3 tomato crates and 3 beet crates. Yeah, it's fairly easy. It just means I need to get a vehicle that can travel them or move them. And in that case, the only vehicle I've got is the one I was making, the big slab. Which, again, needs an upgraded engine and its own thruster. Let's get back to the base. Deal with this raid that's potentially gonna spawn the moment I get there. So if I had all the materials to make an auto turret, I'd probably try and make one. I've got one in my blueprints that I've got from the workshop. Give me a head. Give me a head. Heads are better. Nope. Okay. Just ignore me then, game. It's fine. I was going to say, why is it not taking out? Okay, so let's have a look at what we have got. We might be able to upgrade this out. And if I do, it's probably going to need 2 upgrades. So, I can upgrade it once, which is fine. It's actually got some decent speed on it. So we might in fact be able to do some runs straight away. How much of the stuff do I have? Let's go clear my inventory actually, because that's going to be what we need to consider. Just grab the thruster. Now clear the inventory. So we've got metal. We've got some glass. We've got some scrap. We've got a fair bit of everything apparently. And then a big chunk of nothing. Okay. So I said we needed beets and tomatoes to get orange and blueberries. And currently I have only enough for 2 beets and 1 tomato. So I need to grow them. Now I can actually cheat and put the carrots in here. Just so I'm not holding on to everything. And then what we're going to do is we are literally just going to plant beets and tomatoes. And actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to plant potatoes as well. Because then if I take anything extra, I don't have to worry too much. I'm still tempted to set up some really wacky auto watering system. Like just pipes, pumps, and this one water container on a switch. 17.5, maybe, I don't know, possibly. 17 minutes, yeah, that's fine. Put that in there as well. Right, seed-wise... I kind of just want to have 1 stack of each seed in here. Just so I know I've got it. Potatoes are going to be useful for when I do get a spud gun. So we'll keep those on me. Just need to get beets and other parts sorted. Okay, so that stacks to 10 as well. Some of the stacking limits in this are a bit weird to my tastes. Let's see. Fuel. The batteries are probably all dead now, aren't they? Yep. Might as well use up those while I'm here. Go on, disappear. Prove me right. There we go. We do have a lot of clams now, though. Which is probably the better thing. We'll put those seeds in there. Right, let's have a look at this then. Because if we are going to try and tackle... If we are going to try and tackle this to get a spud gun, we're going to need to know how we're working. So even on a level 2 engine, we've got power, which is enough to move us. I would say pressing 1 gives us a speed boost, but I just realised I didn't up the power of it. But yes, it does give us a slight speed boost. And obviously the 4-wheel turning does help manoeuvring. So you know what, I actually think that's going to work. So my next problem though is gonna be height. I need to know what the height is now between my vehicle and where the inputs are for the packing. We're also going to need 2 logic and a timer. And I just realised I made that glue for the sole purpose of a chest and just used them on something else. Never mind, we're good. Because what we need is... where is it? It's over here. Don't know why I took the glue up for. Chest. So basically these are going to sit on here. And it's basically going to make like a pump timer. And I'm going to need another switch. Okay, and what we got? 13 minutes? I think that will be enough to get me down. Down to the packing station and back. Again, it's just to see for height-wise. But I do need to take some stone with me. Right, let's go. Turn on the speed boost to see how this goes. But, you know, for a slab of concrete, it's actually doing fairly well. Although the thruster does make me a little bit uncontrollable. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to sort of pull up and set up. Admittedly, I could probably just set up a thing that stays here, but then I'd need like 4. And I'm not really keen on the idea of having 4 different setups. Honestly, I think this might be... I think that actually might be the perfect height straight away. You just want to come in at like the best angle I can. And hope I don't hit it too much. Like maybe about here. And I've got nothing. I have got stuff to test it with, but I don't want to. I'm a bit funky about it, is all. So, what do we want? We want... I actually can't remember how I want this to go. This needs to be like 1 second. We want switch here, I can't even do that because it won't let me. So we'll have to do it manually. It's not 2 OR gates. Is it an AND or an OR? 2 AND gates. So that just fills up. So, or is it an OR here and an AND here? Turn it on. It just goes to there. So if that's an OR gate, that turns on. Maybe that has to be an XOR gate. No? Okay, I'm gonna have to do something. Hang on. Where is it? Where's mine? Here it is. This is my truck. So we're gonna have to switch modes for one moment, just so I can actually see what my thing was. Nope, there we go. Right, let's have a look. Build. Where is it? What did I do? It's an AND and a NOR. It's an AND and a NOR gate. AND and a NOR. See, this is what I mean. Stuff like this is not my... I'm not smart. If I have it set, if I have it done already, you can guarantee that I need... Hey there, Lee. Yeah, if I've got it done already, you can guarantee that I'm going to need something to remind me. So it's an AND and a NOR gate. And there we go. There we are. That's just going to constantly keep going like that. And then it should, every 2 ticks, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and it is actually working. So if I did that, turn it off, that's now off. Let's, no better way to do it, let's just test. Tomatoes, I'm in the tomato ones anyway, so 1. There we go, it's working. We're at the right height for it to work. I would have preferred to having the switch on the seat as well, but I mean, this works as well, it's fine. And our first pack of tomatoes. This is what we were hoping for. Pop it there. So we've got no more tomatoes, but that'll stay filled up for it. Put all the beets in now and just drive forwards a little. Yeah, that'll do. And go again. And just... yeah, that's it. We've actually started packing up our food. We can now take this to the trader and start getting stuff. And now the reason I'm using this part here is because when I've done it manually, I'm very trigger happy. And if you do it too fast, you actually lose stuff because it'll hit the barrier, want to go through, and then you're actually meant to wait a little bit for the second one. But because I don't wait, I end up essentially having a food fight with the thing. Didn't think that went back. There we go. Now, the question is, will this get over to the trader? We're definitely going to need more fuel on it. But we can turn that off. That's empty. We know that's still got stuff in it. But it's still driving actually pretty well. Still has a... still turns pretty quick. So I'm thinking I may have actually built this well the first time. We just need to get it over there. And of course we can use the thruster now, due to having more weight. So let's see. Again, it's not going to be all we need for the seeds, but it's a good start. Oh, it's not. It slows down a hell of a lot going up that bit. Even with the thruster on, that was slowing down. Okay, so we're probably going to have to make some adjustments, like a bigger engine, or a more powerful engine. But we should just be able to park on here. One, two. Wonderful. And again, it's not going to be enough, but we can see we're one on there, two on there. We are slowly making a start. And soon we will have our spud gun. Now, let's quickly get back to base, deal with the raid. Because actually, I should be able to get enough stuff from this next harvest to get us those new seeds. And then if I just grow those seeds, we should get enough to get a spud gun quite soon. Actually, this is the best thing though. You only really need to buy the seeds once. As long as you're smart with it, you can harvest what you don't need, or hold what you don't need back. So again, I'll always try to keep a stack of one seed on me, or in the chests. But the rest I've just thrown into the seed press, and that's it. Or use as fertilizer. So we're probably going to need some more fuel for this actually. And oh, surprisingly the raid hasn't started yet. We have a minute. Let's get back down there. Okay, vehicles back. Surprisingly, nothing's grown. So we definitely need to defend it. Now, I was actually just thinking, could I swap the engines over So I have like the level 3 on there, the level 2 on the farm. But I realised the level 3 is needed because of all the 6 bearings. It was the sole purpose of why I made it that hard. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? There we go. But we actually got a couple of heads there we can use to make some component kits. So engine power shouldn't be a problem soon. That one, that one, that one, that one. That should be fine. Let's have a... Okay, and we're actually going to take those straight away with... Oh, there's none in there. None in there? Oh no, I used them on the chest, didn't I? Duh. Right, we want to use them all for this. So this has now been upgraded. And that's movement without the thruster. That definitely is more powerful. I might have to turn it down while driving. But I can turn it up when I'm quite heavy. So let's make some more gas. We only need about 12. So shouldn't be an issue. 12 craft. Possibly we'll have to go out and get more oil. But if we can get this spud gun. So if we can get this spud gun, I could potentially take out a farm bot. Apparently they take about 50 hits with the spud gun. And I've got enough ammo for that. As you can see, I've got 100. If I was to turn on my... Where is it? If I was to turn all my farming back into loot, we have a chance to get 2 warehouse keys. And while I could use them for, obviously, a warehouse, I can also use them to craft stuff. So there's actually there's a couple of things that would need them for crafting. Now, we're actually just waiting on the farm here, but I can go through this while we're sort of looking. But there is... Where is it? Nope. Nope. You can make a cash register. Interesting. No. So you can make a Fance pump jack, and you can make a pump jack out. And obviously what they do is you put them in fluid, any fluid. So I could put one in oil, like this one in oil, and then have it all come out to here. Which means potentially I could have it all the way over there, have the output over here, and have infinite oil here. Essentially, my mechanic station would become a gas station. Right, there we go. And of course, farming kicks in just as I do that. But that'll be one more beet crate, one more tomato crate. I don't think I actually have enough. I think I needed to grow more tomatoes. definitely got a lot of potatoes now. Let's let me do this. If we do it like that, we're just going to grow 5 tomatoes and fertilize them so they grow quicker. So that'll do that. We've got full seeds there, so I don't need to worry about seeds in here. So I could get rid of these seeds. And in fact, I'm going to get rid of them in a different way. So I know I've been throwing them all in the chest recently. But I can have a look and see what I can use here. And unfortunately I can't make any fertilizer from them yet, which is a shame. But we'll leave them in there just for now. So we're full on gas, we're ready to go. I've got enough for one more crate of each. But I need more tomatoes to make the third one. And then we can come back with 5 seeds of oranges and 5 seeds of blueberries. So, what to do while we wait? Well, not a lot really, to be fair. I still need to have a look and see what could also be made with those warehouse keys that we're planning to get. Because you can get quite a bit of stuff. Laser generator. Connect the switch and a battery container with batteries to turn it on. Then what, just laser receiver? Huh. So got all these different laser things, but I'm not really sure how they're going to work. Got water thrusters. So again, if we add 2, we can make the refinery. That would put my vehicle into being turned into its own sort of thing. Let's have a look. Controller. Laser goes pew pew. Most lasers do. Right. Could make a controller. I need 1 component kit though. And I don't think I've got... Yeah, I ain't got nearly enough to make it. Probably going to regret this, but I'm going to do it this way round. Okay, we'll make that. And then we want plastic. And then we want 2 glue. So there we go, that's 1 component kit, that was all we needed. And then I need 3 glue for a controller. Just like that. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to see if I can make this connect properly and actually have a farmer retrieval system. Because then, yeah, potentially we can just roll up, have the farmer knocked against like the back or the thruster when it's on there, and then go. The vehicle is what? It is actually designed evenly, so we can do this. Do that there. To the northeast of the trader. Yes, you are correct, Link. I forgot about him. We can potentially go there soon to get him. We'll do crops first, so we can get the orange and blueberry seeds and have them growing, and then we'll take the harvester here to go and collect. So hopefully then I have this designed properly with some proper material. How wide is this? No idea. So we're going to have to do this in pieces here. We'll take some proper wood. Apparently I have no bearings. Story of my life, I've never got the bearings. So let's grab those. And then we're just gonna take this off. And we're gonna have to do this somehow like this. Right, it needs to come out 3 from here. It's a very floppy bearing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now it's up. Now it's ready for duty. Let's go to about there. That looks about the same width, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the same width. Let's leave that there actually. And I just realised I'm possibly gonna need to upgrade this, ain't I? Yeah, so I need actually 2, otherwise I can't control both bearings. That's a bit of a pain in the butt. Especially as that's going to do that now every time I do it. Unless if I turn that off of there and do that onto there, and then we just do this out to there for the moment. Put this on the lift, and then that makes it stay up for the moment. There we go. Right, plans. Because now we can... No, we don't want to connect it there, do we? I need it to come out 2, and then connect along the back, like so. And then we can do what here? 2 down, 2 down, hop up, 2 up. And then what that would allow me to do is this needs to rest 90 degrees that way, and I need to actually check something. If I hold shift, yes, it allows me to do it in 1 increments. Okay, I was actually confused about that before. I need a switch, so we're just going to use the 1 switch I've got. Just so I'm aware, it's switch 5. And now let's hope this works. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's the wrong way. I can't get to it. 8 minutes. I got 8 minutes to figure out this. Put that back there. Drop that down. Easiest way would just be doing that, I think. There we go. So now that will rest like that. And I can actually adjust it to go sort of over the driver. Although now it bounces me clean out the seat when I jump out. Let's have it at no, let's have it at... Can't get to it now because the things are all in the way. Have it at 1.5. And then when this comes down or pressed, it's got to go 1.5, but it's also got to go... Nope, wrong way. God help me. Right, this has to go the other way, so 1.5. And we can turn up the speed a bit. There we go. So that now literally just drops over. And we'll be able to drag a farmer around. Kind of acts like a wheelie bar as well, to some degree. That works. So now we've got the Explorer, we've got the Harvester and Slight Rescuer, and we've got the Transporter. And all done before the thing finished. Although I do now have to make another pump, because I've put it there, and another bug to carry on. Alright, there we go. Harvest all of that. So that should definitely be enough to do what I need. And we can leave spare bits here. I don't know why it's just done that. There we go. We have 150 on us of potatoes. We've still got 5 minutes until this raid happens, though. Which is a pain. Let's have a look, see what... Okay, I can make one lot of fertilizer with just those. That's cool. That will come in handy. Could probably make a load from these in here. Let me guess, yep, out of chemicals. That's why that's not doing that. Okay, so we're kind of at a stalemate at the moment because I honestly need to wait. I want to wait for this raid to happen because then I can leave knowing that nothing else is going to come at me, which would be a nice little change of pace. Could make a couple of... If I do that, and then what do I need? I need 6 carrots at least. We can make ourselves a couple of burgers because I've got plenty here. Just take a stack. So we're just going to make 3 because I need the other parts to go for packing. this will keep us topped up on food. And yeah, right. How long have I got? 3 minutes. God, this is dragging now. Right, need component kits and metal 2 to make a new one of that. Make menu button. And actually, to tell you the truth, that can actually stay on there. Actually fits quite well, it fits behind the wheels. So, that's fine. It's always the waiting. The waiting is the painful part. I do need to get some of these sorted out. So I'm thinking, like, if I have a chest on the back here that connects to this with a vacuum pump pipe, what it should do, and I've had issues with the pump pipe, is even with just one on the system, all the chests like down here get pulled around. Everything gets pulled around. And I'm not too keen on that. But if all of these have filters, for instance, I could potentially just have one chest as my dump chest. And as soon as I dump stuff in it, it should automatically flow through and into the chests. But I'm just not sure how to do it. It's not something I've really played with or fiddled with. Turn that off because if I put batteries in there now, I don't want it drained. And you know what? We want some more glow. So let's make some more cardboard. So there should be about 100 and some odd cardboard going in. Okay. How much fuel has this got left? 4 in the tank. To be fair, I could just make more to refuel the whole thing. Craft 20. Okay. 20 seconds to defend a blank plot. I'm not exactly worried about it. Okay, here comes whatever is meant to come. We've got 1 tote bot, 2, 3, just 3. Oh, and you apparently. Where do you think you're going? Okay. It's definitely not the best fall. I really am struggling about loot now. Right. But anyway, now that that's blank, we can leave it blank and it should reset any stuff, any aggression ranks and whatnot. Let's get all my stuff put away. And actually we can make that. Get 160 in cardboard. think I'm just going to go and make another batch. Okay, and return that on while we're out and about. Okay, let's go and make these next. Faster, yes. Floaty, definitely. I'm drifting a piece of concrete slab. Woo! I see a chest. Chest is taking priority. What we got? Ooh, component kits. I'm actually glad I stopped for that now. Shame I didn't have loot on, because that would have gave me double. But I think having farming has definitely been better at the moment. Because pretty soon we'll have our spud gun. Okay, so try and line this up. That should do. Now, I know I've got enough for 20, but I don't know how much is actually in there. Because obviously this doesn't line up to needing 10. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 7 bars. So I'm going to do 2. So yeah, I only needed actually 2 for that, which is fine. And now we get this one lined up. Now I might set up. Ooh. That felt a little bit. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. The vehicle just sort of bounced there, and it's like, did it just break one because it missed, or did the bounce not affect it? Okay, so I probably will set up some type of system here where it can be like, oh yeah, you just throw in everything into one chest and then it's filtered into smart chests, and then those smart chests just automatically pump them out. But at the same time, you're going to have a lot of crates over here. So it might not be something I do easily. Right. Start with 5. And then okay, that did it. Don't want to waste anything. It's like if I don't have to put it in, I don't want to. Because I can use the extras for more burgers. And then we've got resources for food and whatnot. Right. Let's drive these over. It's definitely handling better, but it's now. It's the tote bot. We'll just take out tote bot. I was hoping for a tote bot head. see how it handles this little slope now. Oh yeah, absolutely no issue that time. Now something else I've actually noticed is, and I think I mentioned this once, is I don't end up seeing bots come roaming in here. So if I set up a farm in here, would it be safe, like, completely? Might be something I test on my tester world. But if it works, potentially
Right.
I could have a base here with just growing all the crops. Anyway, that's our orange seeds and blueberry seeds grown. Oh, grown? Obtained. Now we're going to go grow them. And obviously while they're growing, we're going and get that trader. Not trader, farmer. God, I cannot word today apparently. Words do not like me. Might also have to come around and break up some of these nodes. Whoops. Come on, come on, come on. Thruster. Yes. The slab got through the water. Admittedly, it wasn't that deep of water, but it just can't drive. Which is going to be a bigger issue, because I've got to drive this further for the blueberries and oranges next. And if it can't drive properly, it's going to be a pain to get there. Hold on, hold on, I'm dying of thirst, I need a boat. It's coming up to the side of me. That's what you get for taking a free hit at it. There's just a lot of hay bots around here. This is why I want the scrub button, because then I don't have to keep getting in close quarters. I can just take a few shots and be done. Hey ho, we've got some scrap, we've got some component kits. So, not all bad, I guess. So, I'm not going to plant them straight away, because I don't know if I'm actually in the raid limit time or something. I mean, I could plant them and end up having a raid triggered straight away. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get this back to the base down the hill, swap over to the harvester, and we're going to go northeast-ish for that farmer. And we're going to drag him back. Because then that's potentially another piece of currency to trade. So, we're just going to plonk this here. It's not majorly needed, so it's not a big issue. Just going to get rid of the stuff that I'm carrying. And we're actually going to make some more burgers with stuff. How much have I got? 3 at least. So if I do that. And what do I have in here? Absolutely nothing. Wonderful. It's a miracle I've actually got food. It's like now that I've sort of understood some of the skills, understood what I'm doing, I'm not running out as quick. Let's go put that in there. Those in there. And the carrots can go back in there. Okay. Let's take the explorer and go see if I can find this trader. Farmer. Again, words don't work for me. Hang on. Thrust up. It's easy if I just run. I need the thruster. Be glad when I get some more. So we're going to slap this back on the back. Connect it back up to 3. Connect it back up to the tank. There we go. And let's see. Haybot, Straw Dog, we can potentially avoid, just ignore them. As long as they don't chase me all the way. Another Haybot chasing a cow. You'd think they wouldn't care about the animals. I mean, they're there for the farming. Not the butchering side of it. But I don't know. Apparently I'm just going to butcher. Northeast of the trader and north of the ruins. So I need to go back down a bit. There's a lot of Haybots. I actually don't feel comfortable. Oh shit. Excuse my language. Don't feel comfortable having like 3 of them chase me like this. Drive away. Speed. Okay, there we go. We got away. Okay, so northeast of the trader, north of the ruins. There's a tree back. Because of course, there's a tree. Okay, so trader's here. So that's not an issue. We're here with the trader. And just realised the thruster isn't going to do anything. Because I don't. This is why I don't like taking it off the vehicles. Because I forget to boost its power back up. Okay, so northeast of the trader, north of the ruins. So we're looking at being ahead of here somewhere. It's very dense forest. So I'm worried about like a farm bot being in there. I saw a chest. I don't care about you, I just care about this. Okay, I care about you. Is that better? No? Right. Go away. You can leave my vehicle alone as well. Drop something useful. That is actually useful, thank you. Batteries and component kits. Okay. So... oh, I see the tent ruins. So that's a good start. I see a chest. I see the camp. There we go. We're here. Chemicals, glow, my vehicle's going backwards. Trying to maneuver my way in here now. He's right there. I just need to get to him. There's a haybot coming up behind me. Okay. I'm not going to get very far with you literally trying to hit my vehicle, so... go down. Okay. Let's try and maneuver a little. And let's go this way. Oh yeah, definitely better. Okay, so we're into the camp. We look clear. What's all this? Chemicals, component kit, potatoes. Okay. So now I've got to try and grab him and get him out of there. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Okay. Five. Quick. Ooh, it works. It's around. Right, let's try and get him out now. 4 for lights, because it's getting a bit dark. And let's see how we do. This is going to be very... Three. Come on. Burn him. He fell out. Problem is I don't have lights on the rear, so I can't really see much when it's getting darker. Missed. God. Uh-oh. That's not good. Get up. Okay. Okay, maybe... honestly, I didn't think this through about the whole bar on the back. I just know that I want to be careful in case there's any farm bots about. Because I've said it once, I'll say it again. I'm useless without a spud gun. Without a spud gun to fight, they're invincible. Every time. It's like, even though they're in like a sphere cage that rolls, they're like really heavy. So it's actually weighing the vehicle down. Yeah, apparently I can hit them with a hammer just fine. And not have issues. Okay, there we go. Don't even try it. I will saw you. I need to get back sort of the way I came. Slowly. Nope, he's literally just crept out again. Don't think my idea is working too well. Right. Let that go down. You're in. And I guess it's just going to be slow and steady. See, I'm not sure if it's because it's on bearing, so it's more flexible. I don't know if that's a thing. Which is why he's getting out so much, but... See, I don't think that is a thing. Let's go this way. Just dragging him now. Again, the moment I start going downhill, it's got out. At least I managed to catch it that time. Can I zoom out any further? No, that's the furthest I can zoom out. So if I want to watch and keep an eye on him, I've got to sort of bring the camera down like this, but then I can't properly see where I'm going, which makes it a nightmare. Just two farm bots loitering around here. That's perfect. Great. Wonderful. In fact, follow me, you two. I want to see if you'll go inside the traders area. Come on, keep up. Not that I can go very fast. Just don't break my vehicle, for God's sake, you two. Come on, stay in. I'm so close. Do not come out of that ring just yet. And it looks like you two do come in. This is where there's some like really random auto defenses pop up. Okay, so you two do come into the traders area, which means bots do come in here. Which is not something I wanted. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we did get him here in the end. Issues with the whole trader thing. Well, not trader thing. The issues with my little contraption seems to be evident. That's got you. So that's 2 traders in there now. 2 farmers in there now. Right, so we need essentially 20 blueberries, 20 oranges. And then if we actually buy broccoli, which is down here, which is 10 blueberries, Jesus, 1 crate of that would actually get us component kits. So that might be worth remembering. Different weapons thanks to the mod, which is nice. We can also get a farm bot drill. So if we don't get that off the farm bots themselves, we've got a chance to get it here. Trade in bananas for batteries, so that's a nice sort of mix. So a lot of useful stuff that we can get. Might have to see about trying to do something about the ring here. Either make it out of something heavier so it doesn't pull upwards so much, or have it maybe pull down a bit further, potentially. I don't know. What I do know is we can get some resources while we're here. And we're actually not in a rush because we have no raids, we have no goals for today. It's just chilling. Turn off the lights now. Daytime's coming back round. So, I feel like we're close to getting this right. We just need to get 2 crates of blueberries, 2 crates of oranges, and deliver them. With the farming skill, that's not going to be hard. I mean, we get pretty much 9 crops for just 3. My only issue is blueberries and oranges, I believe, are the next tier up for crops. So planting them may cause higher tier rates, which is not an issue. It just means that I want to have either loot on before the raid, so I get the potential to get more stuff. I mean, it might mean respecking partway, like, have loot on for the first part when it's all coming in, and then have refine on after, so I can get extra scrap off the floor, and then farming for obviously the crops. We proved we get like 3 crops per plot now. So, what's that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Potentially 15 for 5. I've only got 5 seeds at the moment, so not a lot to work with, but does mean we could start. So let's quickly get it there. What's this? What can we... No, we don't need any more of that. Ooh. That's a bit flippy. I forgot that's also going to do that every time I do that. It's just going to reset the ring to go up and down. Okay. Got 10 experience just for coming back, and I don't know what the experience was for. Okay. That there, that there. We've got a decent supply there now. We leveled up again, which is nice. And then... Okay, so... Let's see about planting these real quick. So we're just going to go 5 orange there, 5 blueberry there, fertilise them so that they go quicker. So a level 2 raid, crop value of 20. Okay, so that's all watered. About 12 minutes for the raid. So let's do... We want loot. So let's respec, shove it all in loot. I really wish there was either a max button or a by 10. Right. All by loot. And then we've got 10 points left, which I'm going to put into damage, just so I do a bit more damage to the bots when they get here. Potentially, that would help us then. We didn't leave nothing, no, left nothing in that. So I think I'll come back to this and work on that bit some other time. But that's actually... It's not a bad idea, the ring. It worked when it was like a piece of the vehicle, not a bearing part. I'm really not sure why it hasn't worked with the bearings properly. Again, could be because it's flimsy, but I mean, it barely moves when it's like that. So, and then when it's down, it kind of barely moves then. I mean, it moves the vehicle sideways even when I'm on top, but... Just not sure on that. Definitely need more thrusters. And I think I've got enough to make one. No, I need metal 3. That's where we come down. And there's like for every metal 3, you need like 4 amber and 6 water. Just to make it go up a stage. Should really make a respawn bed. I know I've got the bed inside the apartment, but like with this, if I slap it onto a vehicle, I can respawn at the vehicle itself. But then I can also just slap it on the floor inside the mechanic station and not have to worry about going out to the apartments. So let's make that. How's... I mean, we've still got cardboard, which is a good thing. So how much... Yeah, it's not made that much glow. Let's plonk this over here. Now we've got a respawn bed. Respawn point there. Right. It's just a waiting game now. Oh, there's a chest. There is a chest. What we got? Component kits, 2. Kinda glad I turned loot off now. So that's 4 component kits. Don't think I can make any more currently. No, don't have any tote bot heads. And again, metal 3. Always the waiting part of this. Our crops are looking good. No, my luck, they're going to grow before the farm raid happens, and I haven't got farming up. Let's have a... There is something I can do. Something I should have done. Actually, beehive. Where is it? There it is. Beehive. We need more beeswax. We need scrap wood. We need glue. Okay. I don't think I have anything that can be crafted backwards into beeswax. Nope. Nope. If I had spare tires, I could. But I don't have spare tires. So, what do we need? We need 8 more beeswax. More scrap wood. Scrap wood I could get just by converting my stuff back. There are some beehives over here. So we need like 8. Will I get that lucky? Probably not. It's 3. So it's not a major problem. I might do it. Damage doesn't really feel like I'm doing more. But then I probably do need to have more in that skill points to do it. Okay, definitely got 8 now. So let's go back. Hello, cow. Did you destroy a robot? Okay, very good, cow. Ooh, a component kit. Even better. Check the crops. Nope, not done yet. Okay, so beeswax, circuit board, component kit, metal, and once again, let's have a look. So I need 5 glue and scrap wood. Where would... No, I'm not looking for scrap wood, I'm looking for normal wood, ain't I? There it is. Recycle. Stop. Apparently it doesn't like that or something. And let me guess, he's had the last of the cardboard, which means I am out of all of that. And again, chemicals needed for scrap wood. So what I need is I need seeds. I need some chemicals. So what we need to get this running once again. And then we should start seeing some more, yep. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And place those in there. And now, just need the 5 glue. So with this, we'll be able to put a beehive on the system. And that will give us, essentially, access to beeswax at a thing's notice. I want to put one of these on, so I need some metal too. Bite the bullet and make it. So we're going to need more amber now. Make the tea pipe. Okay, and then make the beehive. So what I need to do is, how does this... Okay, fits on there. Can plug that in there. So we've got pigment flowers growing. We have clams being produced when turned on, and we've got batteries. And now, another part to our automated systems. Beehive. And again, if we fill that with stuff, so for instance, let's take all of our carrots, because we don't have to worry about that. And you can see it starts going, and every 5 carrots will get us 1. Flowers is like every 45 flowers or something. Bananas are the best at putting it because they stack so high. Like, you can stack bananas to like 256, and every 2 bananas is 1 beeswax. It has grown, and I've got the raid due. Raid first, then grab the crops, because we'll have to do a quick respec. Okay, that's that. Do that. I need to get access to an empty slot. Respec farming. Again, just need a max all button or something. Just takes up so much time to do this now. There, farming. 2 seeds. 4, 4, 3, 1. So it's not a guaranteed something, but it works. And we have enough for 1 crate each, which actually is pretty decent. Not only that, we got a full stack of orange seeds and almost a full stack of blueberries. So we've definitely got bits there working for us. Let's respec once more, and I can refine the leg and get more from it. And then we can respec once more and put it all back into farming. I won't plant anything else after that one, because I think we're coming to an end for today. Yep, that's fine. I definitely need to get my levels up, so I can sort of do better. It's like we got 30 scrap from that, when normally we should only get like 10. And then once again, we'll just throw it all back into farming. So if I can just level up more, easier, I would easily go farming, loot, refine. So that would be like level 60 to get all of those done. And then after that, I can just focus on everything else. Food and thirst, they're not a big deal at the moment. I've got plenty of food. Damage would be a good one to take out bots quicker. Health would be a nice one, so I take less damage. But yeah, I think we're going to end it there for today. I hope you all enjoyed. We've added a few things and definitely got things working more. But there's definitely a lot more stuff that we can do to improve this. It's like 6 component kits from that one little raid. It's just if they drop. So the hay bots have a chance to drop them, and obviously if we have their tote bots and get their heads, that can get them. But yeah, component kits are definitely something that we need a lot of. But anyway, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Have a good day.